Something is stirring in Mandello del Lario. Rumors are gaining traction, and the unmistakable rumble of a Moto Guzzi V10 may soon echo in a way we haven't heard in decades. If the whispers prove true, Moto Guzzi could be preparing its most ambitious sport bike revival, yet a modern reinterpretation of the legendary Le Mans, possibly called the V10 RC Le Mans. In an era where high-performance motorcycles are often drowned in digital wizardry and sterile perfection, Moto Guzzi seems ready to remind the world what it means to ride with soul. To understand what this rebirth could mean, you have to go back, not just to a model, but to a movement. Enter the Le Mans V1000 Rosso Corsa, one of the last great expressions of Guzzi's racing DNA for the road. Introduced in the early 1980s and refined through the late decade, the Rosso Corsa, literally racing red, was more than a sport bike. It was Moto Guzzi's answer to the rising tide of Japanese performance machines. At its heartbeat, a 949 cubic centimeters air-cooled transverse V-twin engine, producing around 82 horsepower, paired with Guzzi's signature shaft final drive. It featured a linked braking system, Marzocchi suspension, and a sculpted half-fairing designed not for flash, but for fast, long-distance comfort, a sport tourer with genuine race pedigree. And now, decades later, that spirit may be returning. The Moto Guzzi V10 RC Le Mans takes everything that made the Rosso Corsa unforgettable and evolves it for today. Beneath its sculpted red tank lies Guzzi's newest 1,042 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled V-twin, delivering 120 horsepower and 105 newton-meters of torque, with a transverse layout that stays true to tradition. But wrapped around that engine is a bike built for a new generation of riders: Öhlins semi-active suspension, Brembo Stylema calipers, ride-by-wire precision, cornering ABS, and a 6-axis IMU. The styling is a masterclass in reverence and rebellion. A matte black half-fairing and round LED headlamp pay homage to the Rosso Corsa silhouette, while a minimal upswept tail, monoshock rear, and aggressive exhaust lines inject it with unmistakable modern bite. A single-sided swing arm adds drama and function, making the bike as much of a statement as it is a machine. Every ride on the V10 RC Le Mans bridges past and present with that signature Guzzi thrum, modern tech beneath the surface, and Italian racing heritage in every turn. And if this revival becomes reality, it could be the most emotionally charged Guzzi we've seen in a generation.